Eryndor's heart harbored a grand dream to win the heart of the beautiful Princess Lirien. Princess Lirien, with hair as golden as sunlight and eyes as blue as the summer sky, was the cherished daughter of the kingdom's ruler, King Arryn. Her presence in the village was a rare delight, and Eryndor would often sneak glances at her during her visits. He'd watch as she laughed and smiled, her elegance and kindness captivating the hearts of all who laid eyes on her. One fateful day, while Eryndor was working in the garden, Princess Lirien rode into the village, accompanied by her guards. As she dismounted her horse, her gaze met Eryndor's, and for a fleeting moment, their eyes locked. Eryndor's heart skipped a beat, and he felt the earth beneath him tremble. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Eryndor confided in his best friend, Althor, a skilled huntsman. "Althor, I'm doomed," Eryndor said, his voice barely above a whisper. "I've fallen deeply in love with Princess Lirien. What chance does a poor boy like me have?" Althor chuckled and clapped Eryndor on the back. "Love knows no bounds, my friend, but you'll need to prove yourself worthy. Show the princess your heart, and perhaps she'll see beyond your humble station." Determined, Eryndor began to secretly leave small gifts for Princess Lirien whenever she visited the village. A bouquet of wildflowers, a handmade wooden comb, or an intricately carved stone, each token represented his devotion. As time passed, Princess Lirien grew curious about the mysterious gifts. She sensed a kindred spirit in the unknown benefactor and began to leave responses of her own, a silver brooch, a book of poetry, or a delicate lace handkerchief. Eryndor's heart swelled with hope as he discovered each gift. He realized that Princess Lirien might indeed reciprocate his feelings. One moonlit night, Eryndor decided to take a bold step. He snuck into the castle gardens, his heart pounding in his chest, and left a heartfelt letter beneath the princess's favorite tree. The next evening, Princess Lirien strolled into the village, unescorted. She sought out Eryndor, and as they walked together beneath the stars, she revealed that she had discovered his letter. "Eryndor Thorn," she said, her voice barely above a whisper, "your words touched my soul. I, too, have felt an inexplicable connection to you. But our social divide..." Eryndor's eyes locked onto hers, his voice trembling. "Love knows no bounds, Your Highness. I'd move mountains to be with you." Princess Lirien's smile illuminated the night. "I believe you, Eryndor. Meet me at the old oak tree in 3 nights. We'll find a way to bridge our worlds." The appointed night arrived, and Eryndor, dressed in his finest attire, awaited Princess Lirien beneath the ancient oak. Together, they concocted a plan. With Althor's aid, Eryndor would participate in the upcoming Harvest Festival's archery competition. If he emerged victorious, Princess Lirien would ensure his presence at the royal court, allowing them to be together. The day of the festival dawned, and the village gathered to witness the competition. Eryndor's focus wavered not, his heart fixed on the prize. With each precise shot, the crowd cheered, and Princess Lirien's smile grew. As the final arrow flew, striking the bullseye, Eryndor was declared the winner. The princess approached him, her eyes shining. "Eryndor Thorn," she announced, her voice carrying across the festival grounds, "your skill and bravery have earned you a place at our court. I invite you to join us as my honored guest." The villagers erupted in cheers as Eryndor, overwhelmed with emotion, accepted the invitation. Within the castle walls, Eryndor proved himself a worthy suitor. He demonstrated kindness, intelligence, and courage, winning the hearts of the king and queen. As the seasons passed, Eryndor and Princess Lirien's love blossomed. They strolled through the castle gardens hand in hand, their love transcending social boundaries. One morning, the tranquility of the castle was disrupted by the arrival of King Riker, an old friend and ally of King Arryn. The two monarchs had shared many battles and victories together, forging an unbreakable bond. As King Riker dismounted his horse, King Arryn greeted him warmly, embracing him like a long-lost brother. The royal court gathered around, curious about the unexpected visit. Within the grand hall, King Riker revealed the purpose of his visit. "Arryn, my friend, I've come to collect on the promise you made years ago. Your daughter, Princess Lirien, was pledged to my son, Prince Malachi, as a token of our alliance." King Arryn's expression turned solemn, his eyes darting toward Princess Lirien, who stood frozen, her hand still entwined with Eryndor's. "Ah, Riker, I had forgotten," King Arryn stammered. King Riker's voice hardened. "Forgotten? The debt you owe me can never be forgotten. My son's bravery saved your kingdom from the Dark Sorcerer's invasion. You vowed to seal our friendship with the marriage of your daughter to my son." Princess Lirien's face paled. "Father, what is the meaning of this? I will not be bound to a man I do not love." King Arryn's eyes filled with regret. "Lirien, my child, I am sorry. This promise was made before you were born. I must honor my word." Eryndor stepped forward, his voice trembling. "Your Majesty, please reconsider. Princess Lirien's heart belongs to me. We have fallen deeply in love." King Riker sneered. "A poor boy's love is of no consequence here. My son's claim supersedes any fleeting infatuation." As the royal court erupted into a heated debate, Princess Lirien stood firm. "I will not marry Prince Malachi. My heart belongs to Eryndor, and I will follow my heart, not a promise made without my consent." King Arryn's face darkened, his voice heavy with the weight of duty. "Lirien, you will do as you are told. The kingdom's future depends on this alliance." Tears streaming down her face, Princess Lirien turned to Eryndor. "What shall we do?" Eryndor's resolve hardened. "We'll find a way, my love. Together, we'll convince your father to reconsider." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the castle in a golden glow, Eryndor and Princess Lirien vowed to fight for their love against the forces of duty and obligation. In the shadows, Althor, Eryndor's loyal friend, whispered a plan. "I've heard rumors of Prince Malachi's true nature. If we can uncover the truth, perhaps King Arryn will reconsider the arrangement." With determination burning in their hearts, the trio embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the secrets surrounding Prince Malachi, racing against time to save their love from the clutches of royal obligation. Weeks passed, and Princess Lirien's defiance against the arranged marriage had sparked tension within the castle walls. However, fate had other plans. One fateful morning, Princess Lirien fell gravely ill, her condition worsening with each passing hour. The kingdom's best healers were summoned, but none could identify the cause or cure for her sickness. As despair gripped the castle, a wise old sage arrived, seeking an audience with the king. "Your Majesty," the sage said, "I sense the princess's affliction stems from a rare curse. Only the song of the golden-ringed bird can lift this darkness." King Arryn's eyes widened. "The golden-ringed bird? Legend says only two exist in the world." The sage nodded. "Yes, Your Majesty. One resides in the Heartwood Forest, guarded by fearsome beasts. The other dwells in the Shadow Mountains, where darkness reigns. Whoever retrieves the bird's song will save Princess Lirien." Eryndor and Prince Malachi stepped forward, each determined to save the princess. "I'll go," Eryndor said, his voice firm. "No, I shall," Prince Malachi countered, his eyes gleaming with ambition. Eryndor stood his ground against the pack of wolves, dagger at the ready. But to his surprise, the wolves did not attack. Instead, they circled around him, their eyes fixed on the golden-ringed bird. As Eryndor faced the pack of wolves, his thoughts flashed back to his childhood. His grandfather, Thorn, a wise hunter, had taught him. "Animals are not enemies, boy," Thorn would say. "They're our brothers and sisters. Learn to respect and communicate with them." Eryndor focused on the alpha wolf, its eyes locked onto his. He recalled Thorn's words. "Speak with your heart, not your voice." Closing his eyes, Eryndor calmed his mind and reached out with his senses. He felt the forest's energy, the pulse of life connecting all living creatures.
The wolves, sensing Eryndor's peaceful intentions, hesitated. Their pack leader, a majestic grey wolf, approached him cautiously. Eryndor extended a hand, palm up, and began to hum a gentle melody. The wolf's ears perked up, and it responded with a soft growl. Understanding each other, Eryndor and the wolf formed an unlikely alliance. The pack protected him from the surrounding dangers, guiding him toward the golden-ringed bird. However, as they neared the pedestal, a swarm of angry bees and a flock of bats descended upon them. "Protect the bird!" the wolf growled, as Eryndor covered his face with his cloak. The wolves fought valiantly, but the bees and bats seemed endless. Eryndor remembered Thorn's lesson on using nature's harmony. He began to whistle a soothing tune, mimicking the forest's songs. The bees, entranced by the melody, returned to their hive. The bats, confused by the sudden change, fluttered away in disarray. The wolf pack leader nudged Eryndor forward. The golden-ringed bird awaited, its song ready to be set free. With reverence, Eryndor approached the pedestal. The bird's eyes shone like stars as it began to sing. The melody enveloped Eryndor, filling his heart with joy and his soul with peace. He felt the curse lifting, Princess Lirien's health restoring. As the song faded, the golden-ringed bird placed its head on Eryndor's shoulder. Unfortunately, the princesses woke up with loss of memory without remembering anybody. Months passed, and Eryndor and Princess Lirien lived a peaceful life in the village. However, fate had another twist in store. One fateful day, while walking through the village market, Princess Lirien suffered a severe head injury. She fell, striking her head against a stone pillar. As she regained consciousness, her eyes fluttered open, but her gaze was vacant. Eryndor's face, once familiar and beloved, now seemed foreign. "Who are you?" she whispered. Eryndor's heart shattered. "I'm Eryndor, your husband, your love." Princess Lirien's expression remained blank. "I don't know you." The village healer confirmed the worst. Princess Lirien's memories were lost, erased by the injury. Desperate to restore her memories, Eryndor took Princess Lirien to the castle, seeking the expertise of the royal physicians.
Upon their return, the castle's familiar halls now felt empty and cold. Princess Lirien wandered, searching for something, anything, to spark her memories. Prince Malachi, still bound to the sorcerer's will, ruled the kingdom with an iron fist. His eyes narrowed as he watched Princess Lirien's return. "The princess's memories are gone," he mused. "Perhaps this is an opportunity to reshape her, to make her mine once more." Eryndor, vigilant and determined, protected Princess Lirien from the prince's schemes. As days turned into weeks, Princess Lirien's frustration grew. She couldn't recall her past, her love, or her life. "I feel like a ghost," she confided in Eryndor, "a stranger in my own skin." Eryndor held her close. "Your memories may be lost, but our love remains. I'll help you find yourself again." Together, they explored the castle, seeking any clue that might restore Princess Lirien's memories. While strolling through the castle gardens, Princess Lirien stumbled upon a hidden pathway. The path led her to a secluded glade where a beautiful statue of a couple stood. The inscription read, "Love conquers all, even time itself." Princess Lirien felt an inexplicable connection to the statue. Eryndor joined her, and together they gazed upon the loving figures. Suddenly, a faint memory flickered in Princess Lirien's mind, a glimpse of Eryndor's smile, his laughter, and their joyous moments. "Eryndor," she whispered, her eyes locked onto his. "I think I remember something." Eryndor's heart leapt with hope. "What is it, my love?" Princess Lirien's smile faltered. "I'm not sure, but I feel it. Our love. It's still here, deep within me." With renewed determination, Eryndor and Princess Lirien continued their quest to uncover the secrets of the castle and restore her memories. Will Princess Lirien regain her memories, or will their love remain a distant echo? The journey to reclaim her past has just begun. Years passed, and Princess Lirien's memories gradually returned. She recalled her childhood, her parents, and most importantly, her love for Eryndor. Together, they rebuilt their life in the castle, ruling the kingdom with kindness and wisdom. Prince Malachi, freed from the sorcerer's control, became a trusted advisor, working to redeem his past mistakes. Eryndor and Princess Lirien's love continued to flourish. They had two beautiful children, a boy and a girl, who inherited their parents' compassion and courage. The kingdom prospered under their rule, and the couple's love became a beacon of hope for generations. Decades passed, and Eryndor and Princess Lirien grew old together. They sat on the castle's balcony, watching the sunset, hands entwined. "Do you remember the day we met?" Princess Lirien asked, her eyes sparkling. "How could I forget?" Eryndor replied, smiling. "You stole my heart with one glance." Their children and grandchildren surrounded them, listening to tales of their epic love story. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Eryndor and Princess Lirien shared a tender kiss. Their love had conquered all time, adversity, and forgetfulness. In the castle's great hall, a grand tapestry hung, depicting their journey. The inscription read, "Eryndor and Princess Lirien, a love that defied fate." Their legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to cherish the power of true love. In a quiet village, an old man told the tale of Eryndor and Princess Lirien to a young couple. As the story concluded, the couple gazed into each other's eyes, their hearts filled with hope. "Will our love last a lifetime?" they asked. The old man smiled. "Love like Eryndor and Princess Lirien's is rare, but it can be yours. Nurture it, cherish it, and it will conquer all."